Hello everyone, it's Louisa, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing how many of my Webkinz plushies I still have in 2024, even though I had probably like over 100 back like more than like 15 years ago. I'm getting old! If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate the support. And if you're new around here, hi! My name is Louisa, and I'm just a gal who loves to incorporate her childhood loves and hobbies into her adult lifestyle. And one of those childhood loves was Webkinz. So actually, fun fact about me, I have been a Disney lover all my life, but it's funny because most of my Disney collections didn't come around until I was an adult. But something I collected as a child / preteen was Webkinz. So if you've never heard of Webkinz, basically it was a plush animal that you could buy, and then they had this code, and then you could go onto webkinz.com, get an account, and you would bring that plush to life. You could play games, you could decorate the Webkinz own room, all this stuff, and I was absolutely obsessed with it. I loved Webkinz. I think, if memory serves correctly, I think I got my first Webkinz like summer of 2007, I want to say, because I remember one time on a day off of school, my friends from 6th grade came over and we had a Webkinz wedding with a few of our plushies. So there you go. And I was in 6th grade from 2007 to 2008. So there you go. So definitely kind of started later in life, but I think Webkinz were introduced in 2005. So whatever. But anyways, at one point, I would save up my allowance that I got. I would get them for birthday presents, Christmas presents, and I just really loved them. I loved the game. I also have talked about this before, but I was also part of a Webkinz forum called webkinzinsider.com. I like spent my preteen summers, or not even preteen, basically like very late preteen, like 12, 13, because I'm finally a teenager, summers on the computer playing Webkinz, posting on the Webkinz Insider forums. Like, I was a big Webkinz girl, and at one point I definitely had over 100 Webkinz. I think I had over 100 Webkinz plushies. I think I never got over 150 Webkinz, but there were also a lot of Webkinz that were virtual only, so they didn't have a plush. You could buy them through the e-store and stuff like that. So I did have several of those. So that's why I'm saying I definitely know I had more than 100 Webkinz plushies at one point, but definitely don't think it got to 150. So I knew people with like over 200, or I knew people that at one point Webkinz was like churning out like 4 to 5 new releases a month, and I knew people that got all the new releases every single month. So, you know, I wasn't that person, but yes, still pretty crazy stronghold. Anyways, I thought today that I would show you guys the Webkinz I still have in 2024. Over the years, I have sold them on eBay, Mercari, gifted them. I think some of my nieces and nephews have some of them. But this is definitely not my full collection at all, but these are just the plushies that I still have in 2024, and I'm kind of curious to see which ones I held on to, if I remember their names, and if I remember the type of Webkinz they are, because some of them have kind of like special like names. Like Webkinz did make like normal breeds like chocolate labs, and like this is the Webkinz yellow lab and stuff like that, but then it did also do like fantasy creatures and whatnot. So because there was like a Webkinz whimsy dragon, so you got, you know, both realistic and unrealistic going on. But yeah, and we're just gonna dig in and see what I still have in 2024. So I pulled these ones these were at the top, and I pulled them out kind of at the beginning of the video, and I think I got them at approximately the same time or the same holiday or something like that. But anyways, this first one, her name was Trixie, and I want to say this is the, oh, it says over here. It does say on the tag. So this is the Webkinz Cream Soda Pup. And so I was about to say, I was like, I feel like it was cream soda, or having to do with like cream or whatever, but this is what she looks like. She's so cute and really, really soft. Oh. And then this one, now that I have the tag hack, okay, this is the Misty Puppy. I was like, I don't know what this one was called. Again, very soft. I want to say I named her Cassidy. I think I named her Cassidy. So, oh, so cute. And gosh, these good. Oh, these are so soft. This is Mr. Hearts. And fun fact about him, when I got him, when I was naming him in the adoption shop on Webkinz, it wouldn't let me like put a period for like Mr. Hearts. And I don't think I could like do a space for Mr. then Hearts, but I feel like I've seen other names like that on Webkinz since then, whatever. But basically, so his name in my Webkinz account was just Hearts, but it's Mr. Hearts. Thank you very much. And he is the Webkinz Love Frog. He is a seasonal Webkinz. So what this means is you see a lot of hearts. So seasonal Webkinz were made around a specific holiday or specific season. And so this guy was made for Valentine's Day. And so they were only available seasonally, hence the name seasonal. But this was, but yeah, this is Mr. Hearts. And I have actually kept most of my seasonal pets. I don't think I've really given away any of my seasonal Webkinz, just because they are great decor for different holidays. So, Mr. Hearts. And since we're on the subject of Valentine's Day seasonal plushies, I actually have 2 love monkeys. So these are Webkinz love monkeys. And what's funny is I got one of these like 10 years after the other. So, so the first, and I don't know how to tell them apart. I have no idea which one's which. So one of them, I wish I could say one is like in more disarray than the other, so that's probably the older one. I'll say that this is the older one just for giggles and grins. But anyways, so this is Lamar. Name given, or name suggestion was from my brother. And yeah, love monkey seasonal pet. But I got that love monkey, or this particular love monkey, when it was released. And then this love monkey's name is Little, and I actually got this one in college because I don't remember the passwords / don't have access to my, I think I had 2, maybe 3 Webkinz accounts like in my prime of Webkinz. And so I got this in college. I can't remember if I bought it for myself or if my roommate Brianna got it for me, but we got a new Webkinz with a new code, so we opened up my account and my current account, and so there you go. So we have a Little, Lamar, and this was my re-emergence into Webkinz a little bit. Just because I was like, I should have an account. This is a different type of Webkinz. So this is a Webkinz signature panda. I think this was the very first signature pet that they released. So basically, they are more realistic looking, just kind of better quality, better designed. Some huge Webkinz fan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe maybe the funds from the purchases of these went to endangered species. Maybe I'm making that up, but maybe not. But that was basically, they had like a Webkinz signature raccoon. I don't think raccoons are endangered. Anyways, yeah, as I said, I'm probably making that up. But anyways, so they were more expensive. Each Webkinz comes with a pet-specific item and a pet-specific food. And so the signature pet-specific item was so cool. Like this one was a bamboo slide, and it was huge. And they could ride it in the virtual world. So I named this guy Picasso. So this is Picasso, the signature The panda. Okay, I was like, this is a panda, right? I did say that, right? Anyways, but very soft, but this is yet another different type of Webkinz. I can't remember if this one is a seasonal or not, but this is a Webkinz gobbler turkey, and I named him Mr. Gillicook because there is a Mrs. Gillicook. Need I say more? Then this is the Webkinz Bubblegum Cheeky Cat, and I remember that I named this sweet girl Aaliyah, and it's a different type of fur type than the first like dogs I showed you guys, but still very soft and very nice pink and blue. Oh, here's another different type of Webkinz. So there were two kind of main types. So there were Webkinz, which were like the full-sized ones, and then there were something called Littlekins, which were littler versions. So like if for certain types of pets, there was like a Webkinz panda, and then there would be a Littlekins panda. Not every Webkinz had a Littlekins version of themselves, but this is a Littlekins Yorkie, and I named her Olivia. And what's fun about this is at the time I got her, which I think either had to have been 2007 or 2008, that was kind of the major craze of Webkinz. And that's when the hype was probably the realest. At my dance studio for the competition dancers, Dance Santa would come and visit us. And the year, or when I got Olivia here, Dance Santa brought a Littlekins to every dancer on our competition team. So every dancer got like a Littlekins or a Webkinz of some sort. So that was a big deal. She has kind of a bracelet necklace that I made for her, and then she also has the she has a sash, handkerchief, necktie with my dance studio I grew up at's logo on the back. So that's pretty cute. But this is Olivia. Let's go into the Christmas seasonal pets. Okay, so this is the Webkinz reindeer, and this was the very first winter seasonal Webkinz, I do doth believe. But I named him Rudolph because I was like, everyone is gonna name their reindeer Rudolph, obviously. And then I thought about it and I was like, he doesn't even have a red nose. Like, what was I thinking? There were a lot of people, I remember in the Webkinz good old like clubhouses where you could like chat with people. A lot of them were named Rudolph, but then a lot of them were one of the other 7 reindeers names, like Blitzen. But now I can just say that this is not the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but you know, people were like inspired by Rudolph to name their reindeer children Rudolph. So, you know, he's not the Rudolph, but he was named inspired by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And then next up we have the Webkinz Snowman, also a seasonal one. And sorry, his elf hat fell off. And my snowman's name was actually Elf. I named him Elf because I can't remember if I ordered him specially or if I got him for that particular Christmas, but these are called Kinz style clothes. But anyways, this was the Elf outfit, and I was like, oh, like Elf the Snowman, I think that's pretty adorable. So I've used him as Christmas decor every single year since I got him, and just so adorable. So this is a Webkinz Gray Arabian, and I believe I named her Ruby, actually because my mom said that the Ruby in my family that I'm named after loved horses, and particularly Arabian horses. So I believe I named her Ruby. And then sorry, she's got some threads coming out, so I'm just gonna fix that. Give a little shave. Here you go, sweetie. There you go. Beautiful. Mwah. Then we have, this is the Webkinz Cheeky Monkey. This is the 4th Webkinz I ever got. I don't know why I'm remembering numbers randomly or the context, but pretty unoriginal name. His name was Banana. But again, it's not the super soft fur from like, again, the first couple dogs I showed, but it's still really super soft. Then we have the third Webkinz I ever got, and this is the Webkinz Pug, and I named it Stella after some family friends had a pug named Stella. And since I just showed the Webkinz Pug, I'm gonna show you this Littlekins Pug. Super cute. So as you can see, big Webkinz, Littlekins version. And actually what's funny about this is I just bought the plush of this one. So didn't come with a tag. I found it at Goodwill, and the reason why I decided to buy this, I can't remember when I bought it. Sometime before college, during college. I think it was like $1.99. You can find Webkinz at most thrift shops nowadays, but I decided to get this one to put in my stress less kit, or my like stress buster kit. So whenever I was like feeling like anxious or having an anxiety attack or sad, and I just like needed something to distract myself, I made myself like a whole stress less kit, but I haven't really used it very much. But and I just saw this little thing and I was like, look at how cute it is. So this is an unnamed pug. Yeah, so we should probably give it a name. Maybe like Stress Less or something. I don't know, but so cute. Next, this is McKee, the key lime dinosaur. I named this Webkinz McKee after the winner of America's Next Top Model season 11 winner, McKee Sullivan. And you can tell that the two interests were going on at the same time. And also that's how long ago this craze was going on, because America's Next Top Model season 11 was airing at the time, cycle 11, excuse me, was airing at the time I got this, or right around that time. So McKee the dinosaur. We have another signature Webkinz. This is the Webkinz signature monkey, chimpanzee. Okay, yeah, Webkinz signature chimpanzee. And I named this guy George Curious, the opposite of Curious George. I think I'm so clever. This is a Webkinz chimpanzee. Yes, okay, this is a Webkinz chimpanzee. And I don't know if you can tell, but his belly is a little bit fuller than other Webkinz and even other type of chimpanzee Webkinz I've seen. So I decided to name him Buddha. Y'all remember Mr. Gillicook? Well, this is Mrs. Gillicook. I think she's just a Webkinz turkey. Yeah, just called the Webkinz turkey, and this was released before the gobbler turkey was. So Mrs. Gillicook was first, and then they released another turkey, or another type of turkey, and I was like, Mr. Gillicook. So they come out for Thanksgiving. This is actually one of the rarest Webkinz. When I was collecting, or around the big Webkinz craze, which was like, I want to say like 2008, this was the 4th rarest Webkinz out there. This is a Webkinz Sherbet Bunny. These with unused tags were around 40 to 50 on eBay at the time. So I remember when I got this, I was like, oh, this is incredible. So I named her Grace. I might have named her Gracie, probably Gracie. And it's so old that this is like the old version of a W, a Webkinz W that comes on each plush. So like if we compare it with Buddha's here, this is what most of the standard W's looked like. And then this is the old W. But anyways, this was a seasonal Easter pet. And sorry, I got really confused when I first brought her out, because one, she has all these spots on her and I'm not sure why, like the orange up here. I know I've let like my nieces and nephews kind of like dig into the bin at different points, but I'm not sure why she looks like that. And then also, half of her whiskers are missing. So she's got whiskers on this side, but no whiskers over here. So I'm like, did I like cut them off, or like, where'd they go? Because I thought she had them. But anyways, still really cool. So soft. And so I'd have to check. This may not be the most rare Webkinz, or one of the most rare Webkinz anymore, but used to be. This is the Webkinz Zebra, and I actually named this after one of my friends on Webkinz Insider, after one of their usernames, and I'm not actually sure how to pronounce the username. So I probably have been calling this plushie the wrong name forever, but They have a fun name. This is the Webkinz Sea Otter, and I named her Annalise, and oh my gosh, so stinking cute. And this is the Webkinz Silverback Gorilla, and I believed I named him Tonto? I think I named him Tonto, like Tantou, Tonto? I'm not sure. This is the Webkinz Goat, Goat, literally. Okay, it's called the Webkinz Billy Goat. I wasn't sure if there was just a Webkinz Goat, but this is the Webkinz Billy Goat, and I named it Billy Goat, not because that's the type of Webkinz it is, but I actually named it Billy Goat after the restaurant Billy Goat in Chicago. If you've ever been, great cheeseburgers, but that's actually how this Webkinz got its name. I think this is like the last one I remember getting, like back when I was still in my Webkinz prime. This is a Webkinz Grizzly Bear. Oh, and it's so soft. Oh my god. So I'd have to look up like when this came out, because this is like one of the last ones I got. And it has like a very, very cute nose. But I named her Danica after Danica Patrick. This is the first gorilla I got out of like the Webkinz Monkeys gorillas, and his name was Mikey because one of my other brothers had a toy gorilla when he was young that he lovingly called Mikey, and just he adored it. It's so cute on the family home videos. So I got my Webkinz gorilla and named him Mikey, and just again, I don't know what it is about like the gorillas in particular Webkinz, but like you can really get some arm motions. Like my brother would like make him rap, all this other stuff. So I'm quite fond of this one. And he also has like some string coming out. You can't really tell because he's one of the stringy ones. My mom was always like, why do you get the stringy ones? Like they're not cuddly, or they're not, you know, super soft. And she has a point, but they're still cute. They're still worth love. This is a Webkinz signature cheetah. Yes, okay, thank God. I was like leopard. But this is a Webkinz signature cheetah. So again, super high quality. And I named her Sabrine after the main character of a Sims 3 story I followed. So Sims 3 came out in 2009. So just playing Webkinz around 2009. Again, interests just crossing over. But yeah, her name is Sabrine. Then I have two Halloween seasonal ones. So this was the very first Halloween seasonal pet that was released. This is the Black Cat, and I have her in the Kinz clothes, like the witch's outfit, and her name was Midnight, or is Midnight, still is. And then, now we're gonna have to put them over here. Then we have the second Halloween seasonal pet, and this is the Webkinz Bat, and he's wearing a pumpkin costume, Kinz style clothes, and I named this guy Escapade after one of my favorite Janet Jackson songs, because I thought that would be original. And look, pretty cool wings. All right, just like couple more, man. This is great. Okay, next up we have a little Kinz chicken, and I named him Free, as in I spelled it F-R-I, or I think I spelled it F-R-E-I, or one of those, but I pronounced it like Free. So really, I wanted to put like a French accent or something. Anyways, I don't know what I was doing. But this guy is Free. He's a little Kinz chicken. He's a goofball, like me. This is a Webkinz brown cow, and this was actually given to me by my best friend for Christmas one year. We were both into Webkinz together, and I was like, does this one have a W? Yes, it's just on its butt, not on one of its paws or hooves. I decided to name this guy Benyon because that would have been my name if I had been a boy, and Benyon the brown cow seemed to fit. I have one amazing hamster. This was just like kind of a special game. They act like Webkinz. You can put these guys, they could have rooms and stuff in your Webkinz house. But I don't think they had pet specific items or anything. I don't know. But anyways, but did I think I just named this guy Valentine or Sir Valentine or something like that. Maybe Saint Valentine. I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, so kind of another seasonal thing, like the Love Monkeys and the Love Frog. We have, this was just clothing that was like available to purchase at Target. I don't think my mom purchased the Webkinz from Target. But this is the Webkinz pink and white dog, and I got her as a Christmas present from my mom one year. I am trying to remember what I named her. Maybe Paige? Paige the pink and white dog. Like, that sounds right to me. But anyways, my mom saw this shirt at Target and got it, and I decided to put it on her, so I thought like that fit. But anyways, pink and white dog. And then last one I'm going to show in this video. The poor camera's getting adjusted here, it might fall over. But this is yet another seasonal one. This is a seasonal Easter one. It is the Webkinz Cotton Candy Bunny. I named her Easter, and she is in kind of this rabbit Kin's clothes suit. Ta-da. So, as I put them back in the bin, I'm going to tell you how many I have. This video was way longer than I anticipated it would be, but oh well, it's okay. Okay, so we're going to count how many that is. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 31, 32, 33. I just counted that I have 33 plushies, you guys. So that is probably like a fourth of all of the plushies I had at one point. That's insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or this trip down nostalgia lane for me. Comment down below if you were into Webkinz like I was at any point in your life. I would be curious to know. If you enjoyed, be sure to thumbs up this video. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you want more from me, you can follow me on Instagram at louisa.ruby and on TikTok at WeezQueen3. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon with a brand new video. Bye! Bye!